What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 11 of my Rapid Rating Climb series, and we are on a journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into today's game. So, music. Here we are. Whoops, sorry about that. And let's see who we're playing today. Double check. Everything's good. All right. So we are rated 987 currently. The goal is to get back over 1,000 here. And just have fun on the way doing it. So, MASH 711. 7011, excuse me. Good luck, my friend. We will play a Karo Khan. MASH looks like he is from Germany. Will he play an exchange? Will he play an advanced? Looks like we're going to get a Tarte cower. So we play knight to f6. When he recaptures, we take on f6 with the e7 pawn. We're going to get castled very quickly, but first our bishop is going to come to d6. My heart is beating, guys. Beating. And we will be castling next move. So, we've got my opponent finally thinking. Our next few moves are going to be very standard. He'll probably castle right now. And then we'll go for this pin. Getting our rook over is actually probably a little bit better. But so we are castled. I think the rook over is a good move. I also think just giving the pin is also a good move. With that move, we will drop back. So I think the plan is if I drop back, he does want to play this move, which seems like a pretty weakening move. And we will have a pawn cube, but I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. So we'll keep the pin this way. We don't want to trade for the knight. We would like to not really trade in this position at all. And we kind of have to with the, which is fine. But the pawn cube, I think, is maybe not the worst thing in the world. It's not necessarily weak. So I could take, I don't like that he's got, the bishop right there that's going to immediately put pressure on my queen. So I'm thinking about pushing. I could also just leave it and take back this way. All thoughts in my head. If I push, does he have moves like that? Maybe. So I think with that in mind, I will just actually we'll bring the rook out. And we can transfer our pieces over. The knight likes to do things like this. I just need to be careful that I don't blunder something. So if he takes, I'll recapture this way, and I've got good pressure on these pawns. If he does take, I'll recapture, and I might move my king up, and maybe we can utilize this file. If he takes, I could also think about capturing with the queen. Okay. So with that in mind, I think we'll get this ready to hop in. We want to bring it over to F8, which looks like a weird move. Alright. So he's threatening to take, and then to play this. So with that in mind, I think I will play this move. I don't really want to trade the bishop. So what can I do? I can drop the bishop back. I could bring the rook up. I could just continue with my plan of developing. Which doesn't seem too bad. I don't think I want to take him. And I don't think that I really want to do this either. Maybe I do. I mean, if I do something like that and I get my knight over to here, I have some questions being asked. But I think I'm going to overall just go for what I got going. I'll recapture if that's what he wants to do. I think now I will take, and then I'll play this move. We're threatening quite a few things. This is defended multiple times, but queen's got to move. She can come back for sure. I have this move. If I play that, the queen just moves here. Queen will probably come here. Oh, it doesn't. Alright, we'll play this. This is undefended now. Maybe I should have. played a different move. We'll threaten the queen again. This pawn is pretty vulnerable, but I'm threatening to take... So if I play this move, it pins the knight to the king, and then I can play this move. Let's see. So if I take this now, he can move a rook over, which is kind of annoying. So maybe I just play a move like this to get my queen still staring at something like that. I think my headphones just died. Whoops. So this is a pretty intense game so far. I'm threatening to take for sure. Could bring a rook over, but I think that might be a little unnecessary at the moment. Maybe pinning the knight was not a bad move, but I saw that if I take... Okay, so he just defends, which is fine. I have this check. Then what are we looking at? I don't know if the check's any good. We'll go for it. We'll go for the check. Opponent's winning on time. We'll get the rook in. Double up the rooks. Again, I think we can double up the rooks. Maybe this next move. I guess if he does this, I probably need to take. Interesting. Maybe looking at moves like that, I guess. Covering this square. Alright, so this check. So this check, say, king moves here. Do I have anything? I don't know if I do. I probably should calculate here. We'll give the check. If I don't have anything, I think I can just bail out with the trade. Worst case scenario. Let's see. Doesn't look like I really have anything. I think we'll take there. He needs to take back for sure. We'll play this. Check. And we'll take back with the knight. Probably shouldn't pre-move. Oh. That works even better. Wow. That's awesome. Wow. I didn't calculate that very well, did I? I do have this check. I don't think it does very much. He's gonna block. I guess he has a few moves. Man, that was silly by me. So we're straight up down a piece. Which is not good. Not good. Not good. He can just trade down right now if he wants to. He didn't want to get checked again. But I do have one. I'll just bring the queen back. I really don't know what to play. I could play that now, maybe. I guess the point is I don't have a lot of squares to go to, huh? So we're defending this. Push the pawn, maybe next move. Still got this defended. Could also play a move like this and pin the knight and play that move. Maybe. Right now, I'm defending it because of this knight, so I think I need to push the pawn next move regardless. We'll give the check. I guess he could do something like that. It's kind of annoying. Then maybe I'll do this. I don't know. We're completely losing, so he did get a pawn, so mother bitch. Well, there we go, guys. Tough one in the books for me. My opponent played with a 75% accuracy. I played with 69. So we started off with a very familiar opening. If you guys have been following me, this is called the Tarte Cower, and we're usually pretty comfortable here. Yeah, so they threaten, I back up, they play this move, I back up, they take, I take, and we enjoy a slight advantage here. It's not as easy as it seems, however. The best move here is to actually get the knight going this way. I don't think I would have seen that. So instead we do this, which is not the best move by any means. Them taking here and me going there felt good, but it doesn't have to be that way, right? I could also let them take and take with the queen, which makes infinitely more sense now that I look at it. And yeah, so this is where we end up. My knight move was definitely not the best move, just taking was. And then probably this move that would be my guess. I did not see that, however, until a little bit after. So already this knight move is not the best move. I think rook here is just the best move. The queen is running out of squares. If she moves here, we have this, you know. Yeah. So I kind of, I saw it a little bit differently. So I pushed the pawn, scared the queen away. You know, first with the knight, she backs up, push the pawn. That's not the best move. The best move is to actually just get my queen off of this, you know, file, and we can start putting on pressure that way. I thought this was maybe an alright idea, but apparently it's the wrong idea. So here, instead of that, I should have just taken the knight And if they take with the queen, this check. If they take with the king, I guess this is a nice check. So I didn't see any of this. I played pretty much what I thought was good moves, but this is just a fork. So I've missed forks in both my games that I've had, like yesterday and today. Well, two episodes ago, I missed a knight or a rook and a king fork for like 3 moves in a row. This is also a bit painful to see. I should be seeing things like this. I mean, this is just completely winning. So that's unfortunate for me, because I instead played this move, which is not a bad move. I'm still winning. However, I start to make a series of bad moves like that, which actually just ruin everything. This guy doesn't have any real good squares to go to. I guess he can go here. And I guess here is technically an alright move, but he really can't go anywhere else. So I played this way. This is bad because I still have this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Definitely not what I meant to do. I didn't calculate this correctly, and this just put me into a losing position. I tried to check my way into as many obnoxious checks as I could. This is potentially a pawn, but they're going to defend it. So I don't know. I tried, but it's pretty unwinnable, especially when I'm hanging other pieces, and I resigned. So played like a 1,000, which is what we're striving to be, but just missing some very obvious things like a fork. Also not calculating a simple 1, 2, 3 sort of trade. So I need to work on my openings for sure if I want to get back over 1,000, and then I definitely need to start practicing puzzles and doing a little more theory study on my own, just kind of like going over my games and deciding what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I can work on, and trying to study that way based on what I need to work on, as opposed to just generalizing like, do puzzles, do this, do that, because it works for everybody. It kind of doesn't. It does to a point, I'm sure, but I think that there's a smart way to go about learning for each individual person in the world. So it's not necessarily a one-size-fits-all. I think puzzles in general are really helpful. I also think that analyzing your games are really helpful. I think that the way you go about it is the most important part. So that's my goal. Hopefully we can start to play a little better, because this is just embarrassing. I felt like we kind of had the game until right there closer to the end, and especially going back over and seeing that I missed just a obvious fork. It's pretty upsetting. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.